Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, most merciful. Hello and welcome to a new episode of Teaching English on Dروس Super Goal 3. Before I start, I would like to welcome my colleague, Mr. Salih Al-Ujan, the interpreter to the sign language. As always, we start with objectives. What are we planning to achieve at the end of this class? First, we are planning that the student, inshaAllah, will be able to answer 4 comprehension questions based on reading. This class is on reading, so the student will read a text, then will be able to answer some comprehension questions to check understanding. Next, the student will be able to identify 6 different styles of Arabic calligraphy. We will study Arabic calligraphy and we will recognize 6 of the Arabic styles. At the end of the class also, the student will be able to identify 2 new words. We are at unit 6. What was it like? That is the title of this unit, and we are at step number 8 in this unit, which is reading. Okay, what is it like? Unit 6, section number 8, reading. Okay, we start as always by revising the previous lesson. You remember from the previous lesson we studied pronunciation. Okay, and in the pronunciation in our previous class, we told you that there are 3 pronunciation for the ed. When you add ed to the regular verb, the pronunciation of ed is sometimes becomes ta sound, sometimes like as in like becomes liked, as in miss becomes missed, as in watch becomes watched. Okay, notice here the ed pronounced as ta sound, ta sound. Why is it pronounced like that? As we said in the previous lesson, because the root of the word, which, what do we mean by the root? Let me explain it to you here. Like is the root of the word, of the verb like. Okay, so when we add ed, the d is pronounced as ta sound. What is the root of miss? The root, miss is the root, and the past form of miss is missed. Okay, what is the past form of watch? It is watched. The root here is watch. Okay, let's continue to check for the others. We have d here, as we can see here, pronounced as da sound, as in played, as in happened, as in jogged. Okay, and pronounced as it, as in visited, as in needed, as in invited. Invited. You notice here, these 3 words are pronounced with it sound. We go back again when we talk about like, miss, watch. The root ends with voiceless sound. Voiceless. What do you mean by voiceless? When you say the sound, you don't feel any vibration in your throat here. This is your throat. When you put your finger in your throat here and you pronounce ka, there is no vibration. Okay, no vibration. You cannot feel something vibrating in your throat. So you say liked. Okay, missed. Okay, and the last one here, watch. You say watched. The other one here is the opposite. The last sound is voiced. When you put your finger here in your throat, on your throat, you feel vibration. Okay, so you say played. So you pronounce it as da sound, and you pronounce happened, okay, and jugged. The last one here, whenever you find a verb ends with ta sound or da sound, the pronunciation of the ed becomes id. As you can see here, visited, okay, needed, okay, invited, and so on. Let's clean the board and go to our main class of today. Okay, our class today is on reading. What is reading? You're going to read a text, okay, about Arabic calligraphy, and after reading the text, you're going to answer some comprehension questions. Before we start reading, let's find out something that will help us understand better the reading. If you look at the pictures here, you can see somebody here. Let's answer the questions here. what is the man doing? If you go to your book on the reading section there on unit 6, okay, what is it like? You can find some pictures. Look at the pictures and try to answer these questions. Number 1 here, what is the man doing? Look at the man here. He's holding a pen. What is he doing? Excellent. That is, he is writing. Writing what? We call it calligraphy. The art of writing, the decorative writing, is called calligraphy. As you can see here, we'll come to some examples of that. The next question, what is he using to write with? What is in his hand? Like me here, I have something in my hand. What is in his hand? He has a galam. We call it galam, okay, or special reed pen and ink. Okay, for old people or generations, when they want to write, they use galam. They call it galam, and also they use something like reed. We call it reed. R-E-E-D. What's that? That is a kind of plant that they use. They put it in the ink, and they use it for writing. So the man here is writing calligraphy using a reed. Okay, and what do you see in the other 2 pictures? In your book there are 2 other pictures. What can you see there? Look at them. Okay, the first one here, you see pages of the Holy Quran. That is calligraphy. The writing of the Holy Quran is in the calligraphy because it is decorative and it is written in a special way. So we call it calligraphy. It's an art. Do they look new or old? When you look at the 2 pictures there, are they old or new? What do you think? It is very clear that they are old, very old. Okay, is the writing style the same or different? Before and now, when we compare, is the writing now different than before? Of course it is different. It is so much different. Okay, why is it different? We'll come to some answers to this question. Okay, so it is different. Why is it different? We will know also the reason when we read the following article. Okay, so the article is under the title Art of the Pen, Arabic Calligraphy. This is the title of the reading. Does the title give you anything about the reading? Of course it does. It tells you much about the main theme of this reading. So when you read, you will be able to understand and to guess the meaning of some words. Okay, because we call something prediction, guessing the meaning, anticipating the meaning is very important. When you read a text, okay, and you know the title and you gathered some information from the pictures around the title or from any other source, you can also, this will help you to understand better and to predict or guess the meaning, the right meaning for the words. So it is very clear that the title of this article is about Arabic calligraphy. Okay, what is calligraphy? Calligraphy is the art of writing. The art of writing. Okay, art of the pen. Art of the pen means the art of writing. So we call it Arabic calligraphy. Okay, it is very important also when you read a text to find out how many paragraphs this article has. As you can see here, this article has 5 paragraphs. Okay, how are these paragraphs divided? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each paragraph, usually when you read, you are a critic reader and a clever, smart reader, so you find out more about what you are reading and you find out why the writer divided his paragraph or his article or her articles into these paragraphs. We will find out more why, what is the main topic of each paragraph. Okay, also it is very important also to know how many words there, because later on inshallah when it comes to you to write, you will be asked to write 100 words, 150 words and so on. So it is approximately in 286 words. This article is in 286 words. Okay, now we have, as we said before, 5 paragraphs. What is the main idea of each paragraph? The first one, the writer introduces the main idea of this article. What he or she is explaining what art of the pen is. okay, Arabic calligraphy. Okay, so let's read it again. What art of the pen Arabic calligraphy is. What is the museum here? It is a museum that they show something about the Arabic calligraphy. What is it? So the first paragraph introduces the main idea of the whole article. Okay, in the other paragraph, the second one, the writer starts to tell more details about the Arabic calligrapher. So the writer starts to say how calligraphy started, the beauty of Quran. The beginning of this kind of art, which is calligraphy, when it started and how it started and why it started. What is the reason? And where can you find the calligraphy? As mentioned here in the beauty of the Holy Quran. When you look at the verses, ayat of the Holy Quran, you find this kind of calligraphy. Okay, in the third paragraph, the main idea of the third paragraph is why the clear script is needed. Before they did their best, some of the calligraphers did their best to make their calligraphy clear. Why do they make it clear? This is what you're going to find out in this paragraph, paragraph number 3. In paragraph number 4, this paragraph starting to introduce the main styles of calligraphy. So the 6 main styles of Arabic calligraphy, and started with the Kufi script. There is one style of the Arabic calligraphy called Kufi. Okay, so the Kufic style is mentioned in paragraph number 4. What about paragraph number 5, when the writer ends up or concludes his idea or her idea? The writer here started to talk about the other 5 styles, the other 5 calligraphy styles. Okay, now let's start with the first paragraph, paragraph number 1 here, Art of the Pen, Arabic Calligraphy. Let's read it all together now to find out what is this paragraph about. As you can see here, this summer, okay, the introduction of this paragraph, the article. This summer, the Islamic Heritage Museum is proud to present a special exhibit called the Art of Pen. So in the summer, when the weather is hot, okay, people usually go as tourists, and this exhibit takes place in this time. Okay, so they present Arabic calligrapher. And here the writer starting the other sentence, admire the beautiful art of Arabic calligraphy and Holy Quranic verse. So he is trying to persuade you, he is trying to let you know more about this exhibition, and he wants you or she wants you to visit and see the beauty of the Holy Quranic verse. Verse means ayah of the Quran. Learn about the history of calligraphy and its development. So here, what do you mean by Islamic heritage? The thing that we inherited, we took from our old generations, the ancestors. We call them the people, the old people that we inherited. We took our values, our teachings, and our lots of things we took from them. So we call it Islamic heritage. The museum, this is a kind of museum, as you can see here. The Arabic calligraphy is the writing, the handwriting. Okay, we call it the script sometimes. Okay, it's called the script. Like as you can see here in the picture, Al-Quran Al-Karim here is written in a special way. Okay, the second paragraph here, calligraphy and the Holy Quran. Now the writer is starting to go in details about what calligraphy is. The word calligraphy means beautiful writing. So what is the meaning of calligraphy? Beautiful writing. And here there is something very important to mention. When you talk about calligraphy, for example, you reach this word and you don't know what the meaning of this word is. Sometimes you can continue reading, and in the other words, they will help you to predict and guess the right meaning for others. For example, here, the word calligraphy means beautiful writing. So inside the reading itself, it tells you the meaning. You don't need to know all the words in the article to understand the whole meaning. No, it's not important. The most important thing is to think and to try to guess the meaning. So the word calligraphy means beautiful writing. Arabic calligraphy has beautiful lines and shapes. Okay, so there are different kinds or types of styles of writing. So it has beautiful shapes. But the true beauty of calligraphy is that it is used to write the holy words of the Holy Quran. They made it beautiful because they want to make the Holy Quran is beautiful. As Arabic language is very beautiful, we are very proud that we are Arabs and we speak Arabic, because our language is considered is one of the best languages in the world. That is how and why the art of Arabic calligraphy started. So now the writer is answering these questions. The true beautiful calligraphy is used to write the Holy Quran, holy words of the Holy Quran. They make it beautiful to write the Holy Quran. Okay, so this is one of the shapes that the Holy Quran has. And here is also one type of calligraphy, and it is La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, as you can see here, written in a decorative way, okay, in a very beautiful way. Next, we'll go to the third paragraph here, and this third paragraph is calligraphy and the Holy Quran. What's the relation between the Quran and the calligraphy, the beautiful writing? The first Arabic system of writing, we call it script. Okay, the script is the system of writing, was very simple. It was very simple before, and you need to know also that it started without dots. Like kha, there is no dot above kha. Ba, there is no dot below ba. Okay, and ta, there are no dots above ta. So it started very simple. Then with the spread of Islam, when Islam goes to other places, more geographical places, there was need for more expressive form of writing to communicate Allah's word in the Holy Quran. When Islam spread, when Islam went outside of Mecca al-Mukarramah, there were non-Arabs, so they need to read Quran and to understand Quran, so they made the writing, the handwriting or the calligraphy simpler, easier for them to read them. Okay, it was important also to have a clear script that all people of Islam could easily read and understand. That is the reason they want to make the handwriting or the script of Quran easier for them. Okay, so you find some of the kinds of script or styles of calligraphy known in special geographical areas. Like in Morocco, for example, they write the Holy Quran in their own way. Okay, in for example Syria and in Saudi Arabia, in for example in the other Islamic countries like Pakistan and other countries, they write in their own way of script or calligraphy. We move to the fourth paragraph now. We are starting now to tell about the other styles of the Arabic calligraphy. Today there are 6 main styles of Arabic calligraphy. So we know that how many calligraphy styles? We have 6. We start with the first one here. One of the oldest style is Kufic script. The Kufic script, the Al-Khatt al-Kufi, is one of the oldest. It is very old. Like what? You can see it, this one. Okay, this is called the Kufic script. It has straight geometric letters that make it easy to cut into wood or stone. Look, there are squares, triangles, and there are also rectangles. They're all the geometric letters shapes. Okay, why is it geometric letter shapes? We'll know more about it now. Okay, so to make it easy to cut into wood or stone. Before they don't have paper, they have only wood. They write on wood and they write on stone. If they write it in this way, the Kufic writing, it is easier for them to cut it. Okay, this is the script calligrapher used to write the first copies of the Holy Quran. When they first started to write the Holy Quran, they started in this style. Okay, so this indicates the geometric. When you say geometric, that means related to shapes, like rectangle, like the rectangle. This is a rectangle shape. Okay, like triangle. This is triangle shape. Okay, like square. This is a square shape. Okay, and here also we have wood. When we mentioned that they cut it into wood or stones, this is a kind of wood. Okay, and here also we talk about the last one here, as you can see, a kind of stone carving. We call it carving. They write on the stones. The last paragraph, which is paragraph number 5, now we're talking about the other five styles of calligraphy. The other main styles are cursive and have connecting letters. These other styles are cursive. What do you mean by cursive? Cursive means written like circles, and they are connected to each other. They are connected to each other. We start with the second one to talk about. It is thuluth. Okay, thuluth is one of the styles of writing. What is thuluth? This is written in thuluth. When you read it, Allahu wali tawfiq, it's written in this style, which is called thuluth. Also, it is written in our flag, Saudi Arabia flag. When you see the Saudi Arabia flag, there is a sword, and above the sword there is La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. It is written in thuluth, in the style of thuluth. Okay, like this one. You can see the flag here. Okay, thuluth is a long and elegant script that is often used to write the headings of surahs. When you look at also to the Holy Quran, the heading of surah, the names of surahs, before the surah starts, it's written in thuluth also. Okay, Holy Quran, that means the Holy Quran chapter. Okay, surah is a chapter of the Holy Quran. It is also the script of the Saudi Arabia flag, as we said, and we come to another style of writing that is called naskh. Okay, and the other one is ruq'ah, al-naskh wal-ruq'ah. These are also very famous types or styles of writing. They are popular scripts that are common in printing and handwriting. So most of people, ordinary people that are not artists, they use ruq'ah or naskh in their writing. Okay, they use these two kinds. They are very famous and popular. They are generally smaller and easier to read and write. It is very easy to write, and it is very easy also to read. So it is common, and many people use these two styles. Another one is called Farsi or ta'liq. Ta'liq and Farsi, these are the same actually. They are the same styles, which means hanging. Hanging, to hang something, to put it up, and you make it up and you hold it like this. Okay, so what do you mean by hanging? It's an old script that is sometimes used in literature. This kind of styles, Arabic style or calligraphy style, is used in literature. What do you mean by literature? Literature, we mean when you write stories, when you write novels, for example, when you write something decorative, you use this kind of writing. Okay. So this is naskh, as we said before, and this is ruq'ah. If you can see here, this is the first one is naskh, and the other one is ruq'ah. And here we come to ta'liq. This is the ta'liq style. Okay, this is a sample of the ta'liq style. Okay, diwani. Now we come to the last one is called the diwani handwriting. Diwani is a very decorative style form from Ottoman Empire that is often seen on greeting cards. We see it on the greeting cards. Like what? We can find an example like this one. Where do you see this kind of script? We usually see it on greeting cards. Okay, it looks very beautiful. Actually, all scripts are beautiful. All styles are beautiful, but this one is one of them, the best actually. And here also we talk about the 6 styles, the calligraphy styles, like Kufic. This is Kufic style. Okay, again, and thuluth. This is the thuluth. We can find it, as we said, on our flag, Saudi Arabia flag, and we can find it also in the heading of surahs. Ta'liq. This is ta'liq also, and we have naskh. This is a kind of naskh also. The other one is ruq'ah. This is written, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, is written in ruq'ah, and here this is diwani. Okay, now this is Kufic, used to write the first copies of the Holy Quran, and thuluth. Where do we see it? As we said before, headings of surahs, the script of Saudi Arabia flag, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Naskh and Ruq'ah, also like this one. We can see it is popular scripts that are common in printing and handwriting. Many people use Naskh and Ruq'ah. Diwani, this is a kind of Diwani also. We can find it in greeting cards. Okay. And Farsi and Ta'liq, like this one, used in literature. Okay, we used in literature. And now, after reading, we will check your comprehension, your understanding for this reading. Let's answer the first question here. What is the beautiful about calligraphy? Now you read and you know now how many kinds or how many styles of calligraphy. Let's answer the question, what is the beautiful about it? What's the beautiful? The beautiful thing is it is used to write the holy words of the Quran. Since it is written, the Holy Quran is written in this calligraphy, it gives it beauty. Okay, the verses or the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives the beauty to this calligraphy. And here, why did the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, need to a clear system of writing? When Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had the verses of Quran, he insisted that it should be written to be given to the other generations. So why did he do that? So that he wanted him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to communicate Allah's word in the Holy Quran. Okay, so we want the others to communicate, to talk to each other, and to get the verses of Quran to others. Okay, question number 3. How is Copic script different from cursive script? Copic and cursive, how are they different? You see, this one is the Copic. It has straight geometric letters that makes it easy to cut into wood. This is the oldest style, as we said. And why is it in the geometric sides like this, like triangles, like rectangles, and so on, to make it easier to cut into wood or stone. And the last question here, where can you see examples of Thuluth script? Where can you find it? We can find it on two things, on the flag of Saudi Arabia and also in the verses of the Holy Quran. In Saudi Arabia flag and in the headings of Surah. Okay, and now it's discussion time. Do you know about historic examples of calligraphy? Tell about it. Now it's your turn to go back and search for the calligraphy, the Arabic calligraphy or the Arabic language calligraphy, and you find more about examples of these calligraphies. And you need to improve your skills in writing and check for the best style that you like and try to improve your abilities and your skill in writing this kind. And by this, we come to the end of our class today. Thank you for watching and see you inshallah in our next episode. Goodbye.